Robert here. We're just gonna have you come along with me on a little ride. Just getting done at my office. It's been a busy week with the stay-at-home order lifting and things like that. So we're out trying to get a little bit of enjoyment. 64 degrees outside. Had a couple of storms roll through, so the car's been hiding, so I haven't gotten to drive it much. So we're gonna go for a little ride along today, and we're just gonna touch base with some things that have been going on the channel that we haven't been able to make a full video of yet, and just kind of keep you up to date. So we've got a couple of things coming up on the Mustang. I've got a video. I think that'll be next week's video. Got to get it finished up and get it out to you guys. We also have a video that we're gonna do at the same time as this one. So while I'm talking along, we're gonna have Joey join in and show us what's going on with the Toyota. We've got a few things happening with it. So right here, we're going to meet up with Joey. He's headed over to pick something up. So guys, hang tight real quick while we flip it over to Joey.
Hey guys, Big Joe here. Thought I'd give you a quick update on the little Toyota truck I've been working on. The motor we had turned out to be junk. We found piston pieces in the oil pan. So now I have ordered all new parts from top to bottom, head all the way to brand new crank. The crank should be in here today. And we're gonna go get it dropped off at Twizzleman's shop and have them do the ball hone and get the motor put together so we can get that in. But right now I am on my way to J&S Welding. They're a local shop here in town that specializes in powder coating. I bought a set of 16-inch aluminum wheels for the Toyota. They were trash, so I decided to spend a few bucks, take it out here, and see what kind of work they do on this powder coating stuff. I'm not really familiar with how it all works. He gave me a quick little rundown, convinced me not to go gloss black, because apparently if you go powder coat and gloss black, it's 90% gloss, and the gloss chips really easy. So since I am going to use this truck as a truck, we ended up going epoxy satin black. He just called me and said that they're done and they look amazing. So when I get to the shop, I'll give you an update and let you know how it is. Alright guys, Big Joe here. Just got back from picking up the wheels from J&S Welding. Initial reaction, they are spectacular. I'll post a picture of the before of these wheels. They were in horrible condition. I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to save them, but they did an amazing job. Let me get this camera flipped around so you guys can see. Alright, here they are. Epoxy satin black. Here's one I put the center cap back in. They turned out amazing. Smooth finish. They did a really good job on finishing these wheels out for me. He told me to let them sit for about 2 days before I have tires installed, which I have not decided what kind of tires I'm going with yet anyway, so I got a little bit of time. But yeah, if anyone needs some powder coating done, give me a holler. I'll hook you up with the boys out at J&S Welding and they'll get you taken care of.
Hey, Joey, those wheels, wow, what a night and day difference. Man, did you guys see that coming? That looks great, doesn't it? That powder coating on those wheels, that was superb. That looks great. That was a local shop here to us. Said, yeah, bring those over. We'll get them cleaned up. We'll make them look good as new. I think they did a great job with it. He's headed over to the tire store right now, so we'll join him here in just a little bit as well. After he gets those dropped off and picked up, we'll get with him. Guys, guys, I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. It's been a minute. We haven't done any sort of videos for that. We've got the video coming up of what the Fox Body Mustang turned into. I think you guys are gonna like it. We have finally been able to get it fixed, get it working, use it, and man, it's been a blast. So that'll be coming to the channel some more. It is probably going to stick with us for a few months at least. We've got a few ideas already of what we think we might want to do with it to have a little bit more fun and let that progress. As you guys are going to learn, we do a lot of progressing on this channel, so we'll see what happens there. As far as the Mustang goes, I don't know what the next thing will be for it. Maybe cold air intake, maybe a tune, I don't know, maybe some more suspension bits. I am not a big go fast and straight line fan. I like more the circuit stuff, the back roads carving. Actually was going to buy a BRZ or something like that before I bought this Mustang, but the dealership hit me with a deal I couldn't pass up. So as you see, we went with the Mustang instead. If they'd had an EcoBoost 6-speed Mustang sitting on the lot, we might have actually went that route, guys, because like I said, as far as straight line fast, yeah, it's fun. Yes, I enjoy it. Do I drag race people? You better believe it. Obviously, we've got the GT. What else are you gonna do with 460 horse, right? You're gonna jump out and chase some people down with it. So definitely we do that. But I probably personally would have went with the EcoBoost because that EcoBoost engine is a lot lighter. And with it being lighter, the car actually maneuvers way better in the corners. So yes, with this suspension kit, which is one of the things we're going to talk about here in a minute, night and day difference, 100% different. Guys, if you're looking for any sort of suspension kit where you want to get a little bit better handling out of your S550, 100%, you should definitely give the Ford Performance Track Performance Kit a look. Now, are there some other kits that might be a little cheaper or maybe even a little better? Yeah, probably so. The guys at BMR and the guys at Steeda, they're great. The BMR guys, those Viking Struts that they're putting on cars, those Viking Struts guys, from what I've heard, are amazing. I've not personally rode in one that has the Vikings, so I couldn't confirm or deny that. I don't know. The only thing I do know for certain is that the car we had before this, which will be a car story for those of you that are buying, that have ever bought a new car and have had a lemon, we'll talk to you guys about that. I personally have dealt with that. I have dealt with Ford reacquired vehicles. It was kind of a nightmare to deal with, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I'm happy with the car I've got now. I looked at several different things, even a Focus RS, but at the same time, I was kind of enjoying the Coyote, so I wanted to give it a solid chance in the Mustang and see what it was, since we went ahead and went down that avenue. But that first car was a Performance Pack Level 1 car. This car was not a Performance Pack car, so I do know back to back how those feel. The Performance Pack car, guys, was fun, don't get me wrong. It was a lot of fun. The premium package car, super comfortable. for a GT car, if you look at it in the form of GT for Grand Touring, 100% I would jump in this car and drive across the US. For those of you that are not in the US, that's almost 3,000 miles. I'll do the conversion and put that up on the screen right here for what that is in kilometers, because I don't know the conversion, but I'll put that on the screen. It's a long way, and this car feels great. I have driven this car on a 10-hour road trip north and south of me, and 100% guys would not want to take a different car. It was so much fun. It was great fun. The car performed great, rode great, all of that. Now that I have the Performance Pack kit on here, which did come with, for a review for you guys, was the upgraded struts, the front lowering springs with the new progressive spring rate, the rear shock absorbers with the adjusted lowering spring in the back, and those big, super meaty sway bars. Those sway bars, guys, were massive. So much bigger than the stock ones. In fact, I still have the stock ones. I might go ahead and measure the difference in those for you guys, because it was night and day difference. This car still, with this kit, I would 100% not question jumping in this car and driving 10 plus hours. The heated and cool seats in here with the lumbar adjustment on these nice perform leather seats that Ford puts in these new S550 Mustangs, amazing. Like I said, would not change a thing about what I did. Extremely glad I went with the more aggressive track kit over the street kit. Way happier I did it, because the street kit is only the lowering springs are the only thing that's different from the PP1 cars. So with that being said, we already knew how that was. It felt great, but the difference that this car now has going into the corners, even with the Pirelli P0s that are on this car from the factory, which I do not like. I'm not a fan of these tires. They are a decent tire. I will give them, they're an all right tire for the EcoBoost. I do not feel, which I have driven an EcoBoost car, so I'm not knocking the power of the EcoBoost car. Not at all. I'm not doing that. But with over 400 foot-pounds of torque and the 460 horsepower that this car has, the Pirelli P0s, guys, do not hook up. And those of you guys that have a GT Mustang that is not a performance pack with the Pilot Super Sports, you know what I mean. I don't grip at all with this car. I wish I did. It does have the launch control and things like that, and the launch control is great, but as far as in the corners, that's the next step. So what might be coming is a set of tires, maybe some Toyos, maybe some Nittos. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe even some Goodyears. I don't know. I'm gonna go to our local tire shop and talk with them and see what they think, and try and get a good budget tire that's not gonna cost me a ton of money to put on this thing, and see just how much extra I get out of that tire with this suspension kit before I change anything else. But I can tell you guys right now, I can throw this thing into a corner and it grips like you would not believe. It is amazing, the night and day difference. It's great fun. Actually, hold that thought, Joey. You there picking up them tires?
Hey guys, Big Joe here. Thought I'd give you a quick update on the little Toyota. Robert's going to post some pictures in the video, so you'll see that. Where we stand right now, we got some rod bearings in for the motor. Just went and dropped those off to the engine builder. Hopefully that will be done in the next week. Have it all back together. My new air conditioning system just showed up today. That's already in the car to be dropped off tomorrow at the truck. We've got all new brakes all the way around, new rotors, new calipers, new brake lines. Show you a picture of the wheels and tires mounted on the truck. They turned out great. We got the new fender on, the new tailgate and the new rear bumper. I got my grill and front bumper pulled so I can take them, have them worked over a little bit at the body shop, and then sent out for powder coat as well. So it's coming along. I mean, we're probably still a month or so out, maybe a little longer on before it's actually running and driving. But we've made a bunch of leaps and bounds improvements in the past couple of weeks. Also, in this video, Robert's done a bunch of work on the Mustang, which he'll tell you a little bit about that. But I can say from driving it, night and day difference on the track pack handling kit. It's pretty awesome. I'm sure Robert will do a video of in the car, but it hooks up a whole lot better, runs great, a lot less wheel chatter. So that's pretty sweet too. Stay tuned. We'll give you a new update.
Holy cow, did you guys see those tires? That's going to be a great setup on that Toyota. I'm excited for you guys to see that Toyota. I think that Toyota is going to be awesome. Looks like my camera's getting ready to die, guys, so I just wanted to wrap up a quick video of what's going on with the Toyota, what's going on with the Mustang, and what you guys can expect to see next from the channel. Like I said, we are going to have another surprise for you guys on what we've done to the Mustang. That's going to be super exciting. I'm super impressed with it. I like it. And then we've got the driving review that I wanted to get out for you guys of the suspension kit. 100% absolutely glad I did the Ford Performance kit. Bolted together great. I love the way it handles. Such a nice ride, and it's still super comfortable. So take a look at that. Thank you guys at Moreland Shell for hooking that up with us. All right, guys. Until the next time, I appreciate you guys coming along. Thanks for hanging out with me, Joey. Even though you're not here with me in the car, appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Later.